Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Kill-Athon bracket qualifiers. Again, I should have started this after I started the search. God damn it, I need to remember for next time. It is now time for Wraith versus Trickster. Let's do some more story time. Next up, after Wraith vs. Trickster, will be Artist and Deathslinger, Huntress and Clown, Billy and Bubba. It's gonna be a thing. Alright. Ojimo came to this country. Oh, right. We did get through his story time. Man. You got a loadout? You do have a loadout. Survivors can't tell where the bell is coming from, and while cloaked, we can see auras if they get close to us. So if they're hiding around us while we're cloaked, we know where they are. So that's good. Adam, Claire, and double Vittorio. And Vittorio brought some contraband. What is your loadout? Bloodhound, Blood Warden. Don't know if Blood Warden is especially effective for you. Discordance. We'll try Discordance. Blood Warden doesn't seem to be too effective. I'm not really great at the end game hooks. Like, by the time, like, if I get an end game hook, like, the other survivors have already left. Now, if you had No Way Out, that might be different, to where I gain an extra amount of time and space to down survivors and continue chases before they can get out. And as we progress through Kill-Athon, the killers will continuously get stronger and stronger and stronger because they'll be getting blood points, and they'll be able to upgrade their bag of tricks and their abilities and keep going. So, yeah. And then once we actually get into the brackets, the hooks are gonna, it's still gonna remain most hooks. They will still get two matches throughout the brackets, but it is going to be coming down to most hooks wins. So they'll have to be calculating the amount of hooks they get and everything like that. So it's going to start getting harder and harder for victories, I think. um, so we'll see what happens. Oh, come on. Who was it? Fucking Vittorio. Man. You know, this shit bothers me. I guess we'll take some time for our sponsor, Air, to give us some messages while we wait to try and get back into another match, as we just got dumped. But unlike the preliminaries where that would just be counted as a negative, we're not doing that. He will get two full matches. The only time to where they only get one match is if they outhook their opponent, like with Oni versus Nemesis. Every other match has been pretty close so far, but Oni versus Nemesis, where Oni got 12 hooks and just straight up beat out Nemesis's 10 hooks in his first match, that was different. So they do get their full 2 rounds, and we will see what happens next. So here's a message from our sponsor, Air. Wonderful words, Air. Wonderful words. As always, the greatest of wordsmiths. Remember, you breathe it, I breathe it, we all breathe it, and the trees give it to us. Air. Ada Wong, Laurie Strode, Nancy Wheeler, and Meg Thomas. Hopefully that didn't take our stuff. Doesn't look like it did. Alright. Well. Wow. Wow. Hopefully we actually get into this match. Alright. Time just keeps on ticking. Into the future. Gas Haven. And that's a quick chase for Lori. We know what generators they're working on. Ooh. And down goes Ada. Damn. Alright. Come on, Meg. Wow. I could have angled that attack a little bit better. And down goes Meg. And the Wraith setting a precedence here at 3 hooks already. And we know what generator to go after next. Where'd she go? Oh man. And a quick chase and... oh, there goes Nancy there. And there's the save. And just catching the tail end. Another gen pops. And we're at 4 hooks. And Ada Wong caught again. Down she goes, immediately finding a hook, and there is our 5th hook. Oh, there's the Meg. Abandon the chase with the Meg because we found the Nancy. And then we re-find the Meg. Ooh, just by the hair. And then down goes Meg again. And this will be hook number 6. able to stun us out of the recloak. Taking down the lorry and the Ada here. This could be big plays if we can get the lorry on a hook quick enough. And there's a Nancy in our way. And that is no longer a Nancy in our way, as we hope to just barely eke out this. There is dead Ada. And there is Nancy on our side. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get to a hook in time to get Nancy down. Oh. Never mind. Thanks to the Meg, we got a hook for the Nancy. There's the instant save. We're gonna go ahead and come back in here. Give this gen a kick. We're already up to 9 hooks, ladies and gentlemen. The Wraith has not come to play around. And still the... Ooh, just the bare miss. Drop the pallet. Good on you, Nancy. And there's the lorry. None of the gens are working, and there's the Meg. Wow. A misplay by both the Wraith and the Meg. The question is, will the Wraith be able to get the Meg to a hook? And it looks like that's going to be a no. So the Wraith will immediately abandon that idea and try to find the lorry. Because Wraith knows he can get the lorry onto a hook. And make sure that there isn't a hatch near. And then the Wraith is going to search for the hatch. If the Wraith can find and close the hatch, then he can safely pick up the Meg. And there it is. So now he can safely pick up the Meg and let her chase and get her put up on a hook. But she had the adrenaline and gets herself up. Not gonna take the bait so that he can get her safely to a hook. Stuck on a chest for a second, but there it is, ladies and gentlemen, a 12 hook game from the Wraith. Exactly what the Wraith was hoping for, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a perfect iridescent 4K as well. Absolutely incredible. After the brutal matches that the Nemesis went up against, the Wraith was feeling not so hot, but that's got to restore some confidence in the Wraith. My oh my. Wraith is feeling confident, looking confident. He's got his best blue jeans on and he is ready to party. We just need 4 survivors to hop on in and play a little game with the Wraith. And 4 survivors we will get. Who will they be? Yef Johansson, Fang Min, Yoichi, and David King. It looks like Jeff decided to bring some contraband. So we'll have to deal with that situation. Alright, alright, alright. The Wraith trying not to get too cocky. He knows that the survivors can turn at a moment's notice and that this could be just as brutal. So he's gonna go in. He's feeling good, but he's not going to let that good feeling get to him. He's going to wait. He's going to try his best. He's going to put in the effort, and he's going to try and bring home the win. And the Pale Rose will be the Wraith's second challenge. There's the Fang, immediate find on the Fang. And down she goes. Starting things off fast with the first hook of Fang Min. And that's a DC from the Fang. And we had some flashlight plays from Yef, but he smartly got himself out of the way, or so we thought. Down goes Yoichi. And yet Jeff just living for the jukes, and down Jeff goes. And at 5 hooks, the Wraith is super pleased. And we're just looking for David King now, who seems to be content leaving his allies to die. Where is David King? There he is. And down he goes. And that is gonna be that. The Wraith, with the aid of Fang Min, is gonna take yet again a 12 hook game, unless David can get himself off hook. And if he's gonna try, he's gotta try now, because that is gonna be the end of both of his compatriots. And that is game. A decidedly DBD move from the Fang Min, not wanting to participate in a game where she has to spend any time on the hook. And that's just gonna be a poor sportsmanship like charm for Fang Min, and the game ends not with a bang, but with a whimper. But 12 hooks is 12 hooks, says the Wraith camp. $23, which puts the Trickster in the terrible position that the Trickster needs on his first run to get 12 hooks to keep in this game, or else he immediately goes to the secondary bracket. Don't forget to hydrate before you dihydrate as we move forward in this competition. All the way down to the Trickster. There he is, the bestest of bright boys. And it looks like you have a setup here. Alright. Well then, it's time for story time. Even as a child, he always found ways to draw crowds. Working at his family's restaurant, he attracted business with spectacles he performed using throwing knives. Gullible tourists believed this was a traditional South Korean experience, gladly parting with their money to witness it. Ji-woon's father spent the restaurant's earnings on dancing and vocal lessons for his son, pushing him to attain the fame he never could. Ji-woon did not disappoint. After years showcasing his abilities to nobodies at talent shows, he hit the track to stardom. Yoon Jin Lee, a producer at Mighty One Entertainment, recruited Ji-woon into her training program. He transferred to a dormitory in Seoul, where four 14-year-olds, or no, where 14, oh my god, where for 14 hours a day he was crafted into taught how to move and sing, how to carry himself with the right balance of confidence and modesty. Jesus Christ, I fucked myself so hard on trying to read that. That was so bad. Why was that such a hard sentence to read? Wherefore 14 hours a day. God, that just, it has a bad mouthfeel. Ugh. Draining as the process was, it worked. Yunjin selected Jiwoon to join the band No Spin, bringing a raw energy to their talents. I think I have to stop story time. I can't fucking read. I need a Call Me Chris edit. And now Haku reads words. Bringing a raw energy to their tracks. Fame was almost immediate. Jiwoon lived in a daze of interviews and adoration, and though the frenzied schedule exhausted his bandmates, he was invigorated. Each day was an affirmation that he was greater than the mediocrity society spewed out. But over time, the champagne grew stale. When he looked at his fans, he saw their joy and envy split 5 ways, thinned out between each band member. The validation that the validation that had surged through him left a desperate yearning for more. Jiwoon kept up impressions, mimicking a charm long buried under loathing. He recorded the latest No Spin album with his bandmates, never missing a beat. After a lengthy lunch break, he returned to the studio to discover fate had granted him a gift. The scent of burning wires was unmistakable. He rushed to the control room, finding the door blocked by fallen speakers. On the other side, his bandmates pounded on the door, their cries accompanied by the crackling of flames. Jiwoon called to them, dashing to the speakers, grabbing one and then stopping. He froze. Each breath was a conscious, deliberate process requiring all his attention, the nearby cries hardly audible until slowly he backed away. And then he heard it. They were screaming his name as they burnt, screaming for him to save them. Jiwoon, Jiwoon, Jiwoon Hak. It was the most beautiful thing he'd ever heard. When the fire crew arrived, his tears were genuine. Jiwoon was celebrated as a tragic figure, a hero who did all he could in a futile attempt to save his friends. Yunjin paraded him through the interviews until it was time to rebrand. He was reborn as the Trickster, a solo artist who produced his own songs, sporting a soft heart beneath a wild exterior. But away from concert setups and television stages, something darker grew. I wasn't even readied up. All of that struggle for nothing! Oh, God, I need to learn how to read. Look at that. Fuck me sideways. We were just doing story time and I was just fucking it up for no reason. Sassy Steve, Claudette, Meg, and Jake. Much easier to read their names. Fuck me. God, I can't believe I fucked up that one sentence like 12 times in a row. Ugh. And the bots are back. You know, you'd think YouTube would do something about these bots, but they don't seem to. Hatch in the main building if the map has a main building. The Trickster is doing his warm-ups. He's setting the record straight. He's doing his stretches. He's getting his bat nice and shiny. He's sharpening his blades because this is a all-out brawl. He has got to get 12 hooks on his first round, or there is no way to catch up to the Wraith, and he will be sent to the secondary bracket. And as a star triple platinum superstar that Trickster is, that won't sit well with him or his camp. But does the Trickster have it in him? We'll find out soon enough. The Shattered Square, the Decimated Borgo. Alright. Time to get running. Nailed the Meg on the downswing. And Steve trying to get in the way, but the Trickster has his eyes set on Meg. And perhaps he got a little too excited as he loses the Meg. And there she is. She tried to get a little sneaky and the Trickster saw through it. And there's our first hook. Hi, Jake. My goodness. Down goes Jake. Interesting. This map is such a good map for tricks for hiding survivors. And there's Steve. And Steve so far, who has been an elusive prey, goes down. And make your choice kicks in. And Steve's got himself a flashbang. And it doesn't matter that we're not even looking at the fucking thing. Jake Park goes down regardless. And there's Claudette. Well, there was Claudette. My oh my, gens are a-flying now. Hi, Steve. And we're once again at 4 hooks. And the Trickster's gotta make every chase count. Every chase has to matter. Jesus. And it looks like the Trickster has met his match. These survivors have spread out the gens, spread out the pain, and he's holding steady at 4 hooks. And the problem is, with 4 survivors, there's just no way for the Trickster to keep all the gens locked down. This might just be the end of the primary hope for the Trickster. Fucking head on. The Trickster won't be pulled away from the gens too long. He can't afford it. And there goes Claudette, the one survivor he needed to hook to make No Way Out an effective tactic here. The question is, will he get to the hook in time? And he manages to get there. And down goes Meg. Make your choice, coming in clutch for the Trickster here. And Steve going for the flashbang, ineffective. Fucking Jesus. Where are the doors? There's one door there. One door here, and it looks like they've already triggered No Way Out. And with Steve being fucking just the greatest survivor of all time, apparently. Six hooks it is. And he's gonna concentrate on the Meg, hopefully. And there goes Meg Thomas. And there's Steve going for the flashbang save, but the Trickster is just gonna walk away and get his 7th hook. And there it is. With that escape, the Trickster is officially out of fucking luck. He will be heading to the secondary bracket. There's nothing more he can do. Alright. And that is gonna be that. Unfortunate for the Trickster. So with that, the Trickster comes to a close as he goes to the secondary bracket. There's just nothing he can do. He needed to get a double 4K and just comes up short. Not saying he didn't put in a wonderful performance, but our superstar heads down. So next up is Artist versus Deathslinger. So until then, and until next time, stay tuned. I've been Haku. You've been awesome. Good day, good night, good evening, and good games. bye.